encouragement. Mother says, no. Monday, Mechiavia. Agu Ontok, Agu Bono. Actually, I need to prepare. I want to get you so. When you're not rapping, you're not from Kamandia, but police do better. So now, potato, I like to talk as well, and that's what I Ketaka Monday Galaga.
I hope you remember this headline in March 2019. Governor Obiano hosted Chinese ambassador today. Consular office opening soon in Awka. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? So we are going to be discussing this. I am still Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. And remember to like, comment, and also share this video, and we will continue on this. That's former Governor Obiano, Willie Obiano, with the Chinese team as they exploit the Anambra State. Yeah, in Awka. That was March 19, 2019. On there, they talked about establishing the consular office for visa processing in Anambra State. And that's what we are going to be discussing. And I hope that you will continue to join us and know what has happened since Soludo took over, if the consular session has started or not. So welcome back. We are going to be discussing a critical issue concerning our homeland, concerning Anambra State. As you all know, that Anambra State and the indigenes are known for business and commercial activity, and they are known for their entrepreneurship and industry. And in the past years, there have been a lot of discussions by businessmen and women in the state for all these major countries to establish their consular session in Onitsha or in Awka, so that it will help to streamline their operation, because they think that 80% or 70% of businessmen traveling to China, Turkey, Dubai from Lagos are mostly from Onitsha, our Anambra State. So with this, there was a discussion by the businessmen based in Anambra State, especially in Onitsha, with the former governor of Anambra State, Governor Willie Obiano, who you saw talking about that. And Willie Obiano promised that he will engage the Chinese consular. And fortunately for Anambra State, Chinese consular visited Governor Willie Obiano with a lot of businessmen and other officials. And in there, they promised that they are going to start their consular in Awka. So although people were expecting it to be in Onitsha, and Governor Willie Obiano have a press release and saying about that they have agreed that the consular session will be sited in Awka, and that will help a lot of millions of businessmen or thousands of businessmen going to China from the eastern Nigeria, especially Onitsha. And everybody was rejoicing about that, and was praising the governor then that for his activity, and which and his pressure on the Chinese. And the Chinese, they know their onions when it comes to business. They know the people that really patronize them, and they know that most of them are from the eastern heartland and eastern Nigeria, and probably Onitsha. So now, the question some people were talking about, that where is the Chinese consular office in Awka? Has the plan been abandoned, or that Soludo or Willie Obiano did not do his own part? And they are now asking, has Soludo abandoned that push? Because if he's talking about making Anambra State a destination or international, area, that consular session should also be attracted in the state. And the base that the Chinese companies are also in the state, a lot of them, and a lot of the citizens go to China on weekly basis or daily basis. So now that's what we are going to be discussing, and we are going to be talking about why it's very important for Soludo to finally push this thing to the finishing line. It's very, very important for Anambra State to have a Chinese consular session, and even UAE consular area in Anambra State, and Turkish as well. So it's very, very important to have this, because this will help the state to retain a lot of the money people are wasting going to Lagos. And this will help to build our economy, because once the businessman knows that he can just walk in Awka to get his visa sorted out in the consular session, he would have saved a lot of money in the state, and he will use that money to invest more in the state. And this will help to increase the gross domestic product of the state and internally generated revenue of the state. So that's what we are discussing here today. And I do believe that you will also discuss this and share this widely, so that the Soludo will pick interest once again in this project. Because what is stopping the government of Anambra State from continuing what everybody was asking for? And it wasn't Obiano's vision or mission, but it was the vision and mission of millions of businessmen and women in the state that were pushing forward, especially on nature-based businessmen and women. They were pushing seriously about it for Obiano to, as the governor, to act on that. And Obiano moved speedily, and the Chinese agreed. So now, some people are asking, what can Soludo now do to reopen this? Soludo can restart this thing again. One, he need to donate house to streamline the takeoff of this Chinese consular in Awka. Because if you are waiting for them to get a place for themselves and blah blah blah, they might be telling you, next year, the upper year. But the government of Anambra State can easily donate an office space for them and say, look, come and take this place. I want you to save my citizens from unnecessary expenses, unnecessary danger traveling to Lagos. Because we need to break this yoke of Lagos. Because Lagos is a state like Anambra State. So Anambra should have, and Anambra people are the people making here in Lagos. So in Anambra State, we need to have what you have in Lagos or better, especially something that concerns business. I know that Nigeria doesn't work properly as it's supposed to work, because if it does work properly, there's no way the airport in Anambra State will not be having a lot of international airlines operating in it. The federal government would have actually be in forefront of pushing that through. But because Nigeria is one funny country that has not been able to, help himself to grow economically, but is pulling themselves down and keep on doing that on flimsy excuses of ethnicity and religion, and incompetent leadership, and which has continuously bring a lot of uh, negative economic growth to the country. So now is the time for the government of Anambra State, under the leadership of Professor Charles Soludo, to push forward this, because it's very, very important. That's what a lot of people in the state is asking for. This is what businessmen are asking for. You can see how much it costs to, to board a plane going to Lagos just to get your visa sorted out, or anything, to do anything to interact with the Chinese in their consulate in Lagos or Abuja. So time has come that they should save the people the stress, and time has come that the governor will help to, sort this thing out, because it's part of ease of doing business. Remember, if a businessman can save 200 to half a million, he can easily spend more in the state instead of spending it going to Lagos, lodging in the hotel and other things, developing Lagos economy. And at the same time, you are telling the people to bunata akụ n'ụlọ. Kedu ka ha ga-esi bunata akụ n'ụlọ ebe anyị nwa ada eme ka ọ dịrị ha izi, onye na-achị anyị ada eme ka ọ dịrị ha izi. This is so now. This is why it's very important for the state governor, as the chief marketer of the state and the governor of the state, to lead this campaign, which was not fulfilled by former Governor Willie Obiano. Now is the time. Soludo, the mantle is on your table. Please help the state to have a consulate office in Awka. The Chinese are willing. The question is Soludo and Anambra State government willing to pursue it to a conclusive end? What is your opinion on this? If you think it's very necessary, drop your opinion. But whatever you think, you can also say it in the comment section. Remember to share. Remember to subscribe if you have not subscribed. I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. See you in the next video. I do appreciate all of you that are watching us, helping to increase our view. Thank you very much. And the new subscribers, you are welcome to this channel. We are Pro Homeland channel. Anyị bụ Otimkpo ndị Igbo, Otimkpo Anambra State, Otimkpo Nigeria. Udo dịrị unu. God bless you all. Bye.